through my life, that river carrying countless tears, so much pain, exchanged for brighter days, for one more breath I could claim. Mom and Dad, you gave away your brightest stars, your whole sky so even the moonlight to illuminate the path I'd walk home. Now
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Hayes. 3 years ago, 3 years, not a very long time, but long enough to completely change my life. Back then, I was a second-year college student, full of dreams and aspirations for a career in graphic design. I dreamt of a bright future, a stable job, so I could repay my parents for everything, until one day, the name leukemia crashed into my world. My life suddenly took a turn I never imagined possible. From that moment on, my world shrunk to 4 hospital walls. My classes, sketching with friends, fun outings, all transformed into countless injections, into grueling chemotherapy sessions that pierced to my very bones. My body grew thinner each day, my hair fell out, and fevers, constant nausea, became my everyday companions. There were times I felt so desperate. I just wanted to give up, to end it all, so I wouldn't have to suffer anymore. But every time, I'd look into my parents' eyes. They never gave up. They never allowed me to give up. And that's the only reason I'm still standing here today. My parents, they are ordinary working-class people. They saved their entire lives to buy a small house in the suburbs. It was our home, our family's entire possession. But when I got sick, they didn't hesitate. They sold that home. They sold every cherished memento, every familiar belonging, just to get money for my surgery, so I could afford the most expensive treatments. They borrowed from everyone, from relatives, friends, and even loans I dare not ask about, knowing they might never be able to repay them. I know there were times they faced sympathetic glances, rejections, but they never told me. I saw my mother. Her hair is almost completely white now. Her eyes are sunken from sleepless nights caring for me, from the tears she silently swallowed. My father, his shoulders are thin, burdened with countless worries, yet he never let me see any fatigue or despair. They always smiled, even though I knew in their hearts there was an ocean of tears. They sacrificed their entire lives, their own dreams, their personal joys, their health and their golden years. Everything, just to keep me, their sick daughter, alive. I know, every day they look at me is a day they endure unimaginable pain. But now, I have to face the truth that I don't have much time left. The doctors say, perhaps only a few days, or a few weeks. I don't want my parents to continue suffering this torment. I don't want them to continue exhausting themselves for me anymore. I'm so tired now, and I want to rest. I want to pass peacefully, and the last thing I want to do is... I stand here today, on this stage, to offer a thank you, a profound, heartfelt gratitude, from the depths of my soul, to the 2 people who sacrificed everything for me, my mom and dad. This song is everything I want to say, the final gift I want to give to my parents, for all they have done for me.
Good luck.
I was born a tiny little bud in life's garden. Mom watered with sun and rain. Dad, firm as a mountain, stood tall and strong, guiding me through every gust of wind and storm. Then suddenly a tempest swept in, shaking my fragile bloom, lost in the gale. My life began to fade. I thought it was all over in the pitch black night, with no escape. Oh, Mom and Dad, please don't weep anymore, my heart aches. I'm grateful grateful for the river that flowed through my life. That river carrying countless tears, so much pain. Exchanged for brighter days, for one more breath I could claim. Mom and Dad, you gave away your brightest stars. Your whole sky sold, even the moonlight, to illuminate the path I'd walk home. Now I just wish you'd lay down this heavy burden. Let me rest in peace in my final dream. I still recall those long hospital nights, your weary sighs, the sound of your gentle steps. Mom held my hand like a tiny flickering flame, fearing a gust would extinguish me too soon. Dad told me stories of far-off lands where rainbows arched and all my dreams could reside. Though his eyes were burning, his heart clenched tight, he kept a smile to ease my hidden sorrow. They say I am just a final leaf now, about to drift back to the earth's embrace. I don't want to be a burden any longer, don't want my parents to turn to stone from this pain. Please let me be like a bird taking flight, soaring to a distant place where no more pain resides. But before I go, I want to send 1,000 words of gratitude for an entire lifetime's worth. Oh, Mom and Dad, please don't weep anymore, my heart aches. I'm grateful for the river that flowed through my life. That river carrying countless tears, so much pain. Exchanged for brighter days, for one more breath I could claim. Mom and Dad, you gave away your brightest stars. Your whole sky sold, even the moonlight, to illuminate the path I'd walk home. Now I just wish you'd lay down this heavy burden. Let me rest in peace in my final dream. Dad's smile, a warm and comforting sun, Mom's gaze, an ocean's soothing embrace. I'll carry this love with me forevermore. Even far away, I'll watch over you, my dearest parents. My life, though fleeting, I know for sure, but I have lived it fully, embraced by your love. And I know the greatest gift in this entire world is to be your child, Mom and Dad. Now I am no longer afraid, only peace in this final embrace. Mom, please keep your beautiful smile. Dad, please let me be your bride. I know when I leave you'll be so sad, but please don't grieve, don't cry for me anymore. Remember me like a beautiful dream, a tiny flower that once bloomed this life. I'll wait for you in a place far away where there's no sickness, no sorrow. I love you, Mom and Dad, so much more than words can say, more than all the stars and all the tears I cannot shed.